I will be on the play. And we're ready to go. Ancient Tomb. Chalice on 1. It's getting forced. Pitching Murktide Regent.
7. Hitting in order.
Play this.
Dragon's Rage Channeler comes in for John.
Oh, you could just keep it. You can name.
Yeah, Jeskai John is not on Jeskai. Jeskai John does not obey the rules. Shout out to the foil bug sticker on the top center of your screen.
But I realize that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, God.
Mishra's Bauble, taking a look at the top of my deck after surveilling and leaving the card on top. Can't see that one, but John can. John will draw on my upkeep.
Human.
Yep.
Cavern on Human, and here's Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. I'll get the text for that in the chat.
Oh yeah, so 15 after start.
Bolt Surveil.
And then we best do it.
Put Mark in the yard.
Okay, Surveil puts a Murktide into the graveyard. Looks like Delirium has been achieved.
Attack.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Down to 13 after the attack from DRC.
Go for it.
Been spared from Wasteland so far in this game. Countering my Chalice and then bolting my Inti has been pretty good for John. No threats on the board as of right now.
Beginning of combat.
That's a Lotus Petal. Looks like it hits. Rarely does Lotus Petal get countered. Dextro, thank you for the sub. 12 months. That's a new badge and an enormous achievement for Dextro.
Floating a colorless.
Floating a colorless.
Seek the Beast is good.
Seeking the Beast, floating a colorless, finding Lotus Petal Chromox.
Oh, you're playing this. That's fine.
With the mana.
Beginning of combat. Trigger.
Questing Druid getting cast here. It is a human, so it cannot be countered. Chromox is exiled with Seek the Beast. It can still be played this turn, potentially.
Draw a card.
Go to.
It looks like my hand is Fourth Ear Lingus and Sidio Traders.
Shadow Spear.
EOT. That's our brainstorm trigger.
I will pass it on to
End step Brainstorm. Surveil puts a Flooded Shrine into the graveyard. Resolve the Brainstorm now. I spotted a Daze.
It's 2 of them.
How many cards are right now?
4.
Yep.
No, sacrifice still on my draw step.
Still no Wastelands. Cracking a Scalding Tarn, finding an Underground Sea. Bowmaster eliminates my Questing Druid. Unfortunately, never had a chance to GRO grow. An attack from DRC puts me down to 10. There's an Orc army for John. Any downside or upside for that matter to casting the Chromox and not discarding? The only downside I could think of is that I cast the Chromox, somehow it dies, goes to the graveyard. I have Emrakul in my deck, that eventually hits the graveyard, and I shuffle a Chromox that I don't need back into my library, so I just leave it in exile.
Do that for a second.
I mean, not a very likely thing, but I'm fine with the Chromox being removed from the game forever.
Good attack.
I am going to pass it on to you.
Seek the Beast.
Big attack, double bolts, and game 1 goes to John. Managed to fight off my early prison piece, the Chalice, and my early threat, Inti, and just ride a DRC to victory. Yeah, Hype Train Conductor Harry says makes sense. Edges are edges. Exactly. AJ Potato says, Chris, you seem to be a prolific Ancient Tomb gamer. Yes, I am an Eldrazi at heart or something like that. Cy the Celery guy said, thank you for the sub with Prime, and says, started regularly playing Legacy at my LGS between rounds and Modern, working on getting a night for it. Excited to start playing Flare of Cultivation in Nick Fit. Happy 4 months. Thank you. And that sounds awesome.
Landslide. Oh, that's a different card. I thought that was valid put.
No.
You know what the card?
Okay, once upon a time, find Sibyllin Soothsayer. Here's a Chromox.
I would be able to go around because of Dredge.
Yeah, it's weird because there's a tabernacle.
Imprinting dinosaurs on a spaceship on Chromox. Here's Soothsayer.
Bad. Okay,
Can I see the order of just some chips and suits?
so it's going to be Discord, then
Yeah,
Shadow.
that's what I make sure. So
Yeah.
then, so I'm gonna discard and then this is done. Alright, cool.
So Sibyllin Soothsayer was the creature I just resolved. Now I'm looking for a mana value 3 or greater off the top, and I found another Soothsayer. So suspending that Soothsayer with 3 time counters on it. John doesn't give a damn about my deck, and passing the turn. Turn 1 Delver for John.
Pass to you.
Got to put the reminder die on top of the deck, folks.
I will toss this one.
Attack for 3.
So was at 19, I'll go to 16.
It was a bloodstained.
Bloodstained Fire, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship is currently imprinted on my Chromox. Thank you, Casey Greger, for bringing that up. Beat me to it. All right, here's another Soothsayer from hand.
Soothsayer's good.
Resolves. What do we find this time? Another Soothsayer. So that's all 4 Soothsayers revealed face up on the table. 2 of them are suspended.
I'll keep triggered.
For a brief second, I interpret.
Balu, thank you for the sub with Prime 6 months. That's a new badge. Appreciate it. All right, Delver doesn't flip. Looks like a Ponder.
I had my troll.
So you have one of your stages is a mountain. It's a tiger.
I've been spared from Wasteland so far in this match. I mean, as the Stompy deck, Wasteland can be quite punishing.
Do it. Wait.
I will be on the play.
All you.
Mishra's Bauble takes a look.
Pass to you. I'll keep triggered.
Targets are gonna be wasteland, maze, and maze.
All right, so my suspended Soothsayers are down to 2 and 1 time counters. I have 2 in play, and I swing for 6. John will take 6.
Go.
After that, I am done. So the Soothsayers that are in exile, if they get to ETB, will hit either Dinosaurs on a Spaceship or Emrakul, because there are no Soothsayers left in the deck, as we can see. They're all face up on the table right now, so that's something to look forward to.
I need it that or punishing fire.
I'll fetch here.
Fetching to 9. At this point, I'm not even really worried about Wasteland. I have all 4 Soothsayers face up on the table, and the other 2 are going to hit something nasty, that's for sure, if they resolve.
With Descend, kill these 2.
All right, Molten Collapse with Descend, going to blow up my Chromox and a Soothsayer.
To my attack step.
I'm going to cast Seek.
guy named Richard made this.
All right, using the floating mana from Chromox, I'm casting Seek the Beast.
Seek the Beast is
This is such a weird match.
until your next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Resolves.
Like I could just get Wasteland out of the game.
Or playing like in just an exhibition.
Thinking about responding to Seek the Beast. It's in there. It reveals Moloch and Once Upon a Time.
Like, oh, that's a problem.
Seasonal
And you still named it. And I'm like, oh, come on, man.
I know. I'm like,
And then like fast forward 3 turns later, I'm like, oh,
And
this is
then
Yavamaya.
to sees you.
yeah, I'm like, come on. What? Why me? What did I do? I decide like this.
Attack you.
Insect. 'Insectile Aberration attacks, puts me down to 13. And here's Soothsayer number 1, resolving. And Dinosaurs on a Spaceship has been suspended with 3 time counters on it. The other Soothsayer goes down to 1 time counter.
Turn.
I go to 18 by the way. Mm-hmm.
Cast abuse.
Pro box.
I don't think I'm doing this correctly.
Okay, imprinting an Inti onto Chromox, going down to 11. 4th Earlingus, X is 1, floating a mana.
Oh, this is untapped.
I'll play this.
Yeah.
I'll cast you.
Hoping to become the Monarch here.
Coding for colorless.
Playing around days, floating a mana.
Okay. That's fine.
Him to Toro.
No, I've been to the store.
Pretty confident I'll be able to keep the Monarch after Dinosaurs on a Spaceship starts spawning some 2/2 flyers with haste. A Bolt on a Soothsayer.
Go to 4.
I'll become the monarch.
Yeah, my deck list is pinned to the deck list channel of our Discord. It is pinned there.
I'll take a look at your top
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, I decided to play Lancing instead of my usual initiative.
I'll draw.
I'm gonna waste here.
Card on that keep and then
Yeah.
Okay, Wasteland on my Savannah. First Wasteland of the game. Of the match.
There's a friend of mine, Ryan, who usually is a commander player.
Yeah.
you're gonna cast 4.
Soothsayer in the top center of your screen with 1 time counter on it. John thinking about attacking with Insectile Aberration at 4 life.
I don't know if you want to attack.
All right, I'm helping John out here. I don't know if you want to attack.
It's a tough spot right now. Really? Yeah, it's been just because there's just so much. Scam is just a good deck, and then Grixis Double also puts on it as well.
Yeah.
Wanted to take the Monarch, but would die on the crackback. All right, going to attack. I go down to 8. John will become the Monarch. And I'm basically saying congratulations.
Just having fun playing. It's so hard winning with this deck. Like the amount of effort you have to put in is like
Creatures cast off suspend have haste. Don't forget, everybody.
just win games
Pass
with
to
that
you
deck.
and step draw.
Pen set draw? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because these commanders, like,
I'll start off by casting Soothsayer.
I don't know how that's
Still in the stack.
Does the ability resolve before this does?
You're not wasteland.
The ability will resolve before this.
No, I'm saying, will the ability resolve before the creature
I will
resolves?
cast you.
Oh, no.
Draw a card.
It has to enter.
Oh, that's the
It's on
end
the stack.
turn. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll brainstorm.
Okay.
Okay, Brainstorm in response to its Soothsayer on the stack getting cast off its suspend.
No, it's like we're doing a walk, but they have no.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there was one time where I went to a Wendy's. It was right near the Empire State Building, and I ordered
Eh,
a
opposition.
Okay, 1.
I'm not kidding.
This resolves? Yep.
Okay, paying 1 off the days, and Soothsayer resolves. Let's see what we find this time. Another Dinosaur on a Spaceship. So then, the other upkeep trigger is a Dinosaur getting created by Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. The one that was suspended the previous turn.
Drop turn.
Yeah, he's very aggressive when he's trigger.
I will pass to you.
I'll go to attacks.
You gotta really know.
Before the end of the time, I can take another 2 and cast Fable Masters.
This haste.
This has
Go
haste.
to.
Last week.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bowmasters that everybody saw coming.
And
Does
I
not
go
attack.
to
Yeah, you're okay.
All mine is legends right
Right.
now. I switched up a little.
Draw.
So the pitch 2.
Ursa
King
Saga.
here.
And I am going
Go to blocks. Yeah, go to blocks.
Ping this.
Yeah, go to blocks.
Yeah.
to cast.
He's on it.
Hobby.
Okay, double block here.
And I am going to attack him for 2.
John trying to figure this out.
And pass to you.
Hitting needle.
and win.
I need blue Delta.
Sacrifice this going to.
Kind of has to just ping a Soothsayer and then block both Soothsayers, take 2 from Human Knight, I think is what John's only choice is here, based on what we know.
E for effort.
No, I think I gotta take the line I took. Yeah, so
I look at that as a badge of honor. Just play.
I can't. Yeah, I'll have to block
That
it.
would have been hilarious.
Okay.
I thought.
So you take 2?
Yeah, I'll take 2. I
Yeah.
thought I could block somehow and then
On the
still
Monarch.
This is why I've
and
never
still
taken
ping
my
you
shot.
on the Monarch
It
trigger.
was either that or Storm Burn for us.
Yeah.
So I have a 2/2 flyer Dino on defense, so this Intactile Aberration will not be able to hit me. I am the Monarch once again. Going to draw off of that and pass the turn with 2 dinosaurs on a spaceship suspended right now.
Play Swamp
I got Soren.
and pass to you.
I didn't know we were playing Soren. Yeah, Burton, a lot.
No, you got it.
Okay.
I think even
You can get a creature through before I have a turn 1 Chalice. You can have days unlocked on turn 1, etc.
am I ready?
Mull to 6. Soothsayers can hit other Soothsayers. And I also have 1 Emrakul in the deck.
That's one time.
Yeah, I'll go 11.
Once upon a time gets days. There's the days.
Full spell.
Lotus Petal is in there though. Cavern. Moloch. So naming Tyranid with Cavern, and the Delver is exiled.
But just, no, fuck.
That's fine.
You named this thing.
Yeah, turn it. Attack for 2.
I'll go.
Unlicensed Hearse has been my MVP in so many games against Delver these past couple of weeks. This card is really good in this matchup. All right, Moloch is down. Gets bolted on my end step.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
That's
Has to.
I'll exile days and bolt.
Why is this in there? 2.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Shuts off Delirium. Prevents Murktide.
Cycle, Nimble's Obstructionist, cycle, and then when I cycle it, I can cycle it. So verdict.
Questing Druid. Cavern is on Tyranid, so it could have been countered.
We'll flip in the bird. Alright. 2.
That's 7. And I know who made that card.
Exile Scalding Torrent.
Hello, Pastina. Hello, Christmas.
Yes, because his favorite card in Magic is cycle.
You have 1 card.
I don't believe Unlicensed Hearse would stop Descend.
Yeah, no.
I'll play like
Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think you probably have.
X is 1. Trigger.
Moloch X is 1. And I get a trigger on my Questing Druid.
It would be a 3/3, yeah.
So
this is on top.
Oh, Master, what is this?
the game's not.
So if a Bowmaster gets flashed in here to kill my Questing Druid, it'll get killed by Moloch potentially on... Unless John can also remove the Moloch with its fight trigger on the stack. Thinking about swinging here. I'll swing for 2.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you draw.
Okay, I will give this.
All right, going to bolt my Questing Druid. That'll resolve. 3/3 Moloch in the glare zone.
Yeah.
I'll exile bolt. It's just 1 card, right?
That's great.
All right, so Unlicensed Hearse has hit 4 cards at this point. John's graveyard is completely empty, which is the way I like it. And here's a Questing Druid.
You have 5 yet?
Yes.
Oh, flashing off.
That's
Naya deck looks sweet. Yeah, I've been really enjoying playing this deck for the past couple of weeks. And I'll be testing some new cards in the deck. If you're in our Discord, keep an eye on the Decklist channel. I'll be posting an updated list at some point very soon.
So you're not more like black, red was flashing blue.
Yeah, the fair side of my deck does line up well versus Delver. I haven't suspended anything or done anything, and I'm doing just fine.
Just playing a bunch of 2-for-1s, you know.
What does Naya mean? Great question. It's just white, red, green. It's an old term for white, red, green. All right, John scoops it up.
What was your ult?
Couldn't find a way to dig out of that. Was just drawing lands, and I'm Murktide in hand, stuck there forever. GG's to John. GG's.